Hi, HauzPlant fam. Sorry for keeping you all waiting. I was running a little behind. I don't know where the time went, and then I looked and I'm like, oh. So happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'm coming on today because I feel like I have not done a live in so long. I typically do lives on Thursdays, but today is not. Hi, Will. Hi. Hoya Linearis that I purchased like a little bit ago, and I just put it inside one of these coffee cups. You guys know how I love these coffee mugs. They're the paper ones, and yeah, it's really good with aeration and all that jazz. So what I did when I did receive this plant, the fudge. I think I'm good. Am I connected? The weather is crazy right now in New York. It's really windy, so I don't know if the lines, the cords are blowing all over, but whatever. All right, I'm gonna have my phone to, just be nosy at the comments because it's kind of hard for me to follow the comments on my screen. So let me pull the comments up. Hey, Chris. Aw, thank you, Will. You would not believe, though, what I have on my head. This is just a tank top. This is a tank top. I woke up, I showered, and I washed my hair this morning. And my hair is drying, so I just have it wrapped in a tank top. And, I got these earrings from TJ Maxx or Marshall's a few years ago. They're really cute, gold plated, whatever. And it's just a regular cozy t-shirt. So yeah, I also want to pot up this. Oh, thank you. It's not how much or what it is, it's how you wear it. I also want to pot up this Rhipsalis, these Rhipsalis that I purchased, and I did an unboxing I think in September, sometime in September. The plants took 2 months to arrive to me from Europe, and I somehow managed to get these Rhipsalis to survive. Every other plant died, like the Hoyas, some other Rhipsalis, they all died. Let me go to the chat. All right, so I have my chat going right here. So I have pre-mixed soil. So inside of here, let me see, do I have a spoon? I have a spoon. I have in here just regular soil. I have orchid bark. I have perlite. I have worm casting. I also, these little brown things. Oh damn, I just covered it all up. But these little brown things are mosquito bits, because that is one of my tips to prevent and help eradicate just fly gnats in your home, is using mosquito bits in your soil. I find that I don't have fly gnats really in my home anymore because I have been actively just working on not having them in my home. For basically all of my plant parenthood until 2019, I never had to deal with fly gnats. I didn't know that was a thing. But then when I started bringing a lot of plants into my home, they just started sneaking up. And then another thing that I realized bringing fly gnats into my home is when I would purchase like soil or other soil components like orchid bark from the big box stores like Home Depot or Lowe's, there would be just like fly gnats inside of the bags when I open them up. So that's another thing, maybe you aren't bringing them in with the plant, but then your soil is what is causing you to have, you know, the fly gnats in your home. So mosquito bites I use in my plants, and it really does help. I don't butt check my plants because I think that's just so much work. Like I always say, in nature, the plants get water from being rained on. So I need, you know, to water my plants from, hi Eliza. I water my plants from the top, and then the plant will soak up the water from the saucer. You know, if you're afraid to have like fly gnats in your home, don't be afraid of fly gnats. You know, they're just a little pest. They're not detrimental to the plant. They're just annoying to you as the plant parent. So, boom. Oh, I think I also added a bit of cocoa coir inside of here too, but just like the shredded cocoa coir. If you watched the unboxing that I did of the Hoya Linearis, then you would have known that my 2 Hoya Linearis did die this summer, and it was 100% my fault. I'm an avid underwaterer. For me, I don't really suffer a lot of plant death because I underwater. So I kind of just notice maybe some drying, you know, some, oh, I look sad, but I can plump myself up. Versus overwatering, you get root rot, your plant is gone. So I'm a big underwaterer type of person. But this summer in New York was just so bad, and the Linearis could not handle the heat on top of my underwatering, you know, habits. So instead of watering it once a week, my Linearis needed to be watered maybe 2 or 3 times a week with the 100 degrees that we were getting in the month of July. My plant died in July. It was just like 1 week the plant started shedding, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then it just kept shedding, and I like watered it, but I'm assuming because the soil was so hydrophobic, it was so dry that it was not absorbing the water that I thought it was, because that week span was too long for it. So they did die, and I did manage to just get my hands on another one. So the reason I brought that story up is because I had them in a terracotta pot. On top of me using, you know, well draining orchidy mixed soil, which is well draining, which will help keep your soil dry, I had it in terracotta. So that was just like extra drying for the plant. So what I think I'm going to try to combat that by using plastic. The only plants that were casualties for me this summer is the Linearis. Well, because both of them did die, and they were in terracotta. The other Hoyas that I have in plastic are okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep the same soil mix that I use for all of my plants, except I'm going to give it a plastic planter. So I'm just using, you know, my plastic planters that I just have around the house, just like that. I definitely need to put something in the bottom of this, but I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna fill here with some soil. I also be mindful when you're using mosquito bits, because you shouldn't use your hands when using mosquito bits because they are toxic. But I'm okay. That's like, I'm fine. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm not gonna touch my face or do any other nonsense. So this is what the root ball of the Linearis looks like. And these are the beautiful, beautiful needles. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of shedding. The plant does need to be transferred into a pot. And I waited like a week to do this. So it's in here just like that. I'm gonna open the plant up a little bit, just like spread it out in the pot a little, instead of leaving it knotted the root ball. I'm gonna just top with some soil. Tap the sides. Boom, boom, boom. Let the soil fill out the sides. Add a little bit more. Super easy. And this one is done. And it's really easy because I just do the filling over the pot, so I don't gotta worry about no soil falling. And this is, like I said, done. The next is like my Rhipsalis. What am I talking about here? Yes, Will. 2 butterworts to get them. Yep. So look at the beautiful roots on these Rhipsalis. I have 3 different kinds. Looks good. I have this weird looking one that's rooted. I also have these little the pillow carpa. So I'm also going to keep the Rhipsalis in a plastic planter because I find that my Rhipsalis that I do have that are thriving, which is basically all of them. The one that is a real prolific grower is in a plastic planter. So I'm just going to keep it in a plastic planter, you know, so I don't have to just worry about all of this, you know. Is my plant too dry? Is it not dry enough? I'm very mindful of when I water, so I don't worry too much about overwatering like I mentioned earlier. Let's get the little Hoya needles that were unhappy out. Gonna add some soil to the bottom of the planter. Filling it up like this. And I'm gonna put all of the pillow carpa. I have 1. Let's put this on the table for you all to see. 1, big 1, 4. What do you all think? Should I just keep all of them in the same planter pot and just have a whole and just have a variety of Rhipsalis inside of this one planter? Try using. Okay. This thing keeps freezing and disconnecting. I don't understand the weather. Live streams are stressful. Okay. I wanted to do live stream because I thought it would be a little bit easier to just communicate with you all, but live streams are kind of laughing at me. All right, I just put one of them in. I'm gonna take my finger, poke a hole, and then boom, stick it in. Boom, take my finger, poke a hole, stick it in. I kind of go about like 1.5 digits in the soil, and then I'm putting my Rhipsalis in. I don't want them to hang over too much and be like super leggy. But yes, please let me know, what do you guys think? Should I put the other Rhipsalis inside of this planter pot, or should I just have the other ones like as separate plants? I'm not a big fan of a whole bunch of tiny little plant pots because that's just more space I have to, you know, find and make for them. So how is everyone on this lovely Sunday? How are you all doing? What's going on in the plant community? I've been so swamped with work that I don't even know what's going on. But I do have a story coming up about a person called Jumanji John. I've been hearing like about some craziness that's going on in regards to that person, so I do have another, you know, houseplant story video for you all. It's crazy. This person is like, I can't believe the nonsense that some people just do. It's crazy. Let me see the comments. Chris, I can't tell you yet. You gotta wait for the video. You gotta wait for the video. Oh, well, wow, yeah. It was Thrips. Yay! I'm so happy. Thrips is like annoying. You have to be careful because they... Oh my gosh. I had another one. Oh. I didn't realize there was a third. I mean a fourth. In the end, the Thrips did help you, right? Because our ultimate end goal, I think, everyone, is to buy more plants. The more plants. Okay. I'm sorry for like the lag and the disconnecting. I don't with me through this. Oh, all right. You know what? I also am gonna go pot up my Philodendron Silver Stripe, or is it Philodendron Rio, or is it a Philodendron Gabby? I'm gonna go get that plant right now to pot with you all. Got it. Oh, my boobs, don't look at it, please. Respect me. I should have got a pot. Let me get a pot, please, everyone. Bear with me. I am an amateur. This is not my day job. Alright, I found one. This is cute and small and perfect size. It's all that matters, right? Oh, Ayana, what you mean 420? What you mean? We're in October. What 420 are you talking about, huh? Yo. I'm gonna shake up this planter. It's a little dirty. Listen, live your best life, girlfriend. This is a little distracting like this. Grab some soil, just scoop this up. Like so. This is a little dry. The what is this thing called? The moss. The sphagnum moss is a little dry in here, so ta-da! And we see the corn roots, right? Can you all see? I'm just putting this in here. I need y'all to help me identify what type of plant this is. And add a bit of soil on the top. And boom. And just like that, I just potted up 3 plants in 22 minutes. So I do have some water inside of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and now water my plants, because you should always water your plants after you pot them up. Like, it's like eating biscuits. Right? No, it's like drinking water and then eating biscuits and then not drinking water after. Or it's like with a dry mouth and then not having anything to quench your thirst after. So always pot up your plants and always think of a Popeye's biscuit when you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't water my plant. Yeah, you should. Yes, Felix, this is a Philodendron silver sword, or a Philodendron Rio, or a Philodendron Gabby. I'm not too sure what it is, because I don't know, it looks so, like, every leaf kind of looks a little different. This one is very creamy, like, right? But then this one has more of like a silver streak to it. And my nails look so filthy because I'm just literally scraping dirt. But it has a new leaf coming in, so I'm pretty happy about that. And yes, thank you. Has anyone ever experimented with keki paste? I've read so much about that. When people say, oh, they want to grow like new offshoots with like wet sticks or something like that, or nubs. You do? Like, well, what is a good brand, a good keki paste brand? Like, where do you get it from? Because that's the other sort of controversy with it, right? It's like, is it authentic? Is it a good keki paste? Or is it one that someone made and they're just trying to like sell? That's you. Let me know. So I am gonna head out in the 30-minute mark, everyone. So we're like at 25 minutes ish right now. I'm super happy about my beautiful Hoya Linearis. This plant needs to be hung up. Like, look at it. You can't just have a Hoya Linearis sitting. I love this plant so much. I always would recommend a Hoya Linearis to anyone. They're really easy going plants. They don't demand a lot, and they tell you when they need to be watered, because the leaves will start looking a little shrunken, and when they don't need to be watered, they get right plump. Okay. Maricela, I have the, what is that really popular one? Oh my gosh. Oh, I have it. I don't even know the name of it. LOL. Let me see. Let me tell you the name of the humidifier. I'm looking through my photos to see if I can find the name of it. Levelwit. The Levelwit humidifiers are pretty good. I was sent another one by a company, but I haven't tried it yet. It's like a Elk Home. I think that's the company's name. But honestly, for the winter, I've been growing plants for over a decade now, and I've never had issues in the winter. You just missed your plants. Save on like the humidifier. Just mist your plants like once a day, and your plants should be fine. Don't even waste the, like, I find humidifiers are tedious. I'm a lazy plant mom, so even the type of plants that I own have to be lazy, like for a lazy person, like somebody that doesn't need to stay on top of, oh my gosh, plant care, because I live my life. Plants are hobbies for me, right? So I just, with the humidifiers, you have to like clean the tank. You have to clean the tank. You have to like keep refilling it, and they get heavy. And then sometimes like it's just so much work, and you have to find a place to position it. And for me, I have a lot of wooden furniture in my home, so I wouldn't want the humidifier just putting a lot of just like dew on my wooden furniture. Some of them are sealed, some of them aren't. It's not worth it for me. So just mist your plant. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see. You can, there's just water inside of this. This is Miracle Grow Orchid Mist. I love these for Hoyas. Yo, let me share a secret with you. I use Miracle Grow Orchid Mist on my Rhipsalis and my Hoyas and my orchids. Look. Honestly, I find that my Rhipsalis and my Hoyas love this. This is literally like crack for them. They love it. Just, you don't need to mist it this much. I'm exaggerating, but boom. That's it. And now my plant is super happy. Let me look at the comments. Christabella, a winter prep video. Honestly, I don't think I would. I don't prep for winter. To be honest, I don't prep for winter. I just close my window. That is the only winter prep that I do. I close my windows for the, like, one particular window I close. The other windows I don't close, but one window with like sensitive plants I close. And then because I have a heater by my window, I just take a bowl of water, right, in a like a heat proof dish, and I put it on the heater, and that is a added humidifier for my plants in the winter. So that's the only thing I do for the winter. I don't prep anything else. Like, I don't add extra lighting, you know, because my setup is set up for every day, because I'm a lazy plant mom, you know. I'm a lazy plant mom, so like I don't want to have to worry too much for the winter. So winter prep video I don't think would be really useful, because I don't prep much. Yes, I do. What do you mean, Will? Have I tried a watered down liquid dirt mix? I use liquid dirt to water my plants all the time. Like, that is part of my everyday mix. Yeah, that's true, Felix. They are epiphytes, and boom, really good. Non-sponsored, but if you do want to buy this, I will have it linked in the description after my live goes up. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me on this lovely Sunday. I hope you're all staying safe, healthy, happy, and being amazing plant parents to your plant babies, because plants honestly is a really good form of mental, like, self-care, self-health. And people be like, oh, plants aren't self-care, you have to care for the plants. Yeah, you know what, me taking time to take care of something and seeing it flourish is care for me. These plants, they talk back to me in their own ways, okay? It shows me that, yo, I can keep something alive. It gives me self-worth. It gives me self-happiness knowing that, hey, if I tend to this, I can emulate nature, you know, pretty much. So thank you everyone so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please go ahead and thumbs up this video if you like it, and I will try to do one again next week. I hope I can. Sometimes after work, I'm so tired that I just want to like take off my clothes, put on some house clothes, like shower, eat, and just be in bed and do nothing, okay? So thank you all, Cookie Fam, with my t-shirt, my tank top, my feet. And I will see you in the next video. I have a Syngonium video coming up that I'm going to edit later today, and that's going to be out on Tuesday, so keep an eye out on Tuesday for that video. And I also have an amazing collab video that I filmed with an amazing plant tuber. She's an amazing plant friend and plantstagrammer. She's awesome. Some of you may know her, and if you don't know, you will know. So keep an eye out for that video. That should be coming sometime next week or the week after. But yes, I'm so excited for that one. So everyone, thank you so much for watching, Cookie Fam, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Let's get growing. I hope you're all growing.